The Alpine A424 is a modern endurance hypercar made for long-distance racing and for testing real performance under pressure. Alpine is a French performance brand that has been active in motorsport for decades and is known for small, lightweight cars and racing passion. The A424 shows a new step in its journey. This car competes in the FIA World Endurance Championship, which is one of the most serious racing series in the world. Endurance racing is not about short laps or short fights. It is about many hours of driving, dealing with stress, fuel use, tires, weather, and car durability. The FIA World Endurance Championship includes famous events like the 24 Hours of LA Mans, which is a demanding race where cars run day and night. Many fans consider WEC a test for both driver and machine. Alpine wanted to return to the top class of endurance racing and decided to join the hypercar category with the A424. The car was developed with the goal of racing for long hours. Without failing, Alpine engineers focused on power, efficiency, cooling, safety, and reliability. The world of endurance racing is very different from normal racing. It is not only about speed, but also strategy, pit stops, and teamwork. Drivers switch seats during the long races. The pit crew manages tires, fuel, and repairs. The engineers monitor the data during the whole race. Alpine created the A424 to prove that it can fight against big names like Toyota, Ferrari, and Peugeot in the same top class. The A424 became important for Alpine because it shows the future of the brand. It also attracts media coverage and fan attention because endurance racing has a strong global community. Many people are curious to see how Alpine performs with a new hypercar platform. The A424 also connects the Alpine road car future to the world of racing because endurance racing inspires new technology for road use. The first public reveal of the A424 made a strong impression due to its sleek design and clear purpose. Alpine aims to build trust with fans and show that it can deliver not only style but true performance in long races. In simple words, the A424 is the result of Alpine wanting to race in a very tough environment and prove its skill on a global stage. Endurance racing rewards consistency and effort, and Alpine is ready to face that challenge. The Alpine A424 was designed with advanced engineering to handle long-distance racing with speed and control. The exterior lines are smooth and low, so that air can move over the car with less resistance. The large front splitter, side channels, and rear wing help the car create enough downforce to stay stable at high speed. The body uses carbon fiber materials to keep weight low and to increase strength. The chassis structure is built to protect the driver and to support the pose's suspension under heavy load during long stints on the track. The A424 uses a 3.4-liter V6 single-turbo engine that works together with a hybrid system. This setup provides strong power output and improved efficiency during races. The power level follows the rules of the FIA World Endurance Championship and allows the car to compete fairly with other The hybrid unit stores energy during braking through energy recovery. Later, this stored energy helps the car accelerate on straights, and when exiting corners, the gearbox is designed for quick and smooth shifts, because endurance races need both speed and reliability. Cooling is very important, so the car has controlled air ducts and radiators to manage engine temperatures during hot track conditions. The braking system uses carbon discs that can handle extreme heat over many hours. The suspension keeps the car stable on different tracks with bumps and fast corners. The tires are provided by official suppliers in WEC and are chosen according to weather conditions like dry, wet, or mixed. Electronics inside the car help drivers adjust brake balance, energy usage, and traction while driving. Safety features include a mandatory cockpit, survival cell, harness systems, and fire suppression equipment. The steering wheel contains many buttons and displays, so the driver can control car functions without distraction. The engineers monitor data such as fuel flow, temperatures, tire wear, and lap times to make decisions during the race. The A424 is not made for public roads. It exists for competition and for proving technology in real racing situations. Every part of the car is tuned for efficiency because endurance racing punishes any mechanical weakness. In simple terms, the technical side of the Alpine A424 shows that endurance hypercars are not only fast, but also smart and tough machines built for long battles on the track. In addition, team mechanics trained to service the car quickly so that time lost in pit stops is reduced during Alpine entered the FIA World Endurance Championship with the A424 to compete in the hypercar class against strong teams such as Toyota, Ferrari, and Peugeot. Endurance racing takes place on international tracks including Le Mans, Spa, Monza, Fuji, Interlagos, Qatar, and Bahrain. These circuits test braking, cornering, acceleration, energy recovery, fuel management, tire strategy, and long-term durability. Alpine prepared by completing test sessions on different tracks to understand how the A424 behaves in cold, hot, dry, and wet conditions. The drivers needed to learn how the car reacts on full fuel and low fuel as race pace changes over time. During official race weekends, the team studies the track surface, weather predictions, and tire wear patterns. The drivers share feedback about understeer, oversteer, and braking stability so that engineers can adjust setup. Strategy plays a major role in endurance competition because races include many hours of driving, multiple pit stops, and driver changes. Teams must plan when to refuel, when to change tires, and when to push for faster lap times. Slow zones, safety cars, and traffic from other car classes also change the rhythm of the race. Alpine uses communication between drivers and engineers to make quick decisions while the car is on track. Alpine also studied competitor strengths by watching race data and pit strategies. In real competition, the A424 must handle traffic from slower classes and make clean overtakes without damage, with calm focus. Asterisk, the Alpine A424 continues to shape the future plans of Alpine in the FIA World Endurance Championship. The team aims to improve race results, increase efficiency, and gain solid experience through each season of competition. Technology from endurance racing can move into future road cars, so Alpine studies energy recovery, hybrid systems, cooling, and electronics to guide future models. The impact of the A424 project helps Alpine build a strong image as a serious performance brand with engineering skill and long-term commitment. Fans follow endurance racing because it shows real reliability and teamwork under pressure. And this interest supports Alpine as it grows. In the coming years, Alpine plans to refine the setup of the A424, develop better race strategies, and train drivers to handle long stints with focus. The driver lineup for the A424 includes skilled names such as Mick Schumacher, Charles Malesi, Paul Loup Chatton, Ferdinand Habsburg, Jules Goonen, and Frederick Mc. These drivers work in rotation during long races and give feedback to engineers, so the car can evolve over time. The work of mechanics, strategists, and data engineers also matters because endurance racing needs coordination and calm decisions when conditions change. The future of the A424 in endurance racing depends on upgrades, rule changes, and competition from other brands, but Alpine shows clear intent to stay and compete. The global fan base watches events like Le Mans to see how each hypercar performs, and Alpine wants to achieve podiums and victories to reward that support. In simple words, the story of the A424 is about progress through real-world racing and the pursuit of reliable performance at high speed for many hours. This final part closes the overview by showing that the A424 is not only a racing machine but also a symbol of Alpine entering a challenging environment with purpose. As the video ends, viewers can remember that endurance racing is a test of people and machines, and the A424 is Alpine's answer to that test. Thank you for watching this video about the Alpine A424 Hypercar and its role in the FIA World Endurance Championship. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content about motorsport, racing technology, and performance cars. Endurance racing will continue to evolve with new rules, new power systems, and new safety requirements, and Alpine will adapt its approach to match these changes in order to stay competitive in the top class.